Thank you so much. That's very sweet of you. Thank you very kindly. Please, Michael McStackey and Joe Galvin. I don't have a lot of time. As you know, the clinics are short, and there's about 400 years of music history to cover, so ready, go. Bottom line is I'm going to run quickly through things. I'm brain dumping more than we're going to try to get anything perfect. And then at the end of the day, hopefully you got, you came in, you got the music that's written out from my book about kind of what we're going to work on today. And so, you know, you can come to Indiana University and do more of it later. The premise of this clinic is that for those of us who are not from Africa or not from Afro-Centric cultures, I'm one of those people, we tend to think of most 6/8 music as a waltz. That's the music that we grow up with, that's what we're used to. So when we dance, 1, 2, 3, right? And as I started to learn Afro-Centric music, primarily Cuban music, but by no means exclusively that, after a while, particularly when I watched people dance, and I kept watching their feet, and their feet were not going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Their feet were going 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. And I'm going, wait, but everybody says it's in 6/8. So the whole idea is, if you want to play the music that I play properly, in quotes, then in theory, no one has the right to tell you how to hear or feel music. You're a musician, you hear and feel it any way you want. But all the music that I play is dance music. That's what it's for. The musicians are actually at the bottom of the totem pole. The dancer is primary, the singer comes next, and then the drummer. So if you have an ego, don't be a drummer. That's a big mistake. You know, and guys in our culture generally, you know, dance is not necessarily considered a big thing. Learn to dance. So the thing is that if you watch people dancing and their feet are in 4, pretty soon you start to go, this isn't a waltz. This is 12/8 music. It's 4 main beats divided into triplets. Are there exceptions to that? Yes. It's not 100%. How about 98.9? So what that means then is you have to train yourself, if you will, to always feel this 4 pulse, no matter what you're playing. And that's the trick. So that the first sort of Afro-Cuban 12/8 triplet-based music I heard, and would probably be true for most people of my generation, was Mongo Santa Maria's Afro Blue. And after Julito Collazo would take his checkers solo, the bass would come in. Boom, boom, beep, boom, boom, beep, boom, boom. And you'd go, oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then Mongo would come in and I'd go, what's he playing? That's not a waltz. Well, that doesn't work. But it works if, boom, 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 if you're thinking 1, 2, 3, but really, do-ka-do-ka, do-ka. And then Mongo comes in and you go, oh, I got that. So what we want to do then is train ourselves to, like horn players playing scales. You train yourself to playing this music. So yes, it's art, but just as playing a bebop tune is art, but how many hours in the shed working on scales? So we're going to do some scales together. And The point about this is to be clear that at the end of the day, this is not an intellectual construct. It's actually music. And I want to try to show you that. That's why we played this opening piece, because everything that we're going to work from, it is kind of included in what we play. And so, yes, I want you to work along with me, but again, then we want to show you that what we're working on is not an exercise. It's not just an independence thing or something. But it's actually where you get your musical material from. So you're playing your scales in the practice room in your shed, and then when you get on the gig, what you're playing is what you were, the musical components are what you were working on.